So the question is, how do you grow an advisory services department inside a CPA firm if you're really having trouble already struggling with getting your compliance work done? So think of it this way. Many of the larger firms, and we'll call that, well, it's hard to define what a large firm is, but we'll just start with like 20 million on up. And not that a $10 million firm is large, but it's a very large number. But in these over 10, really 20 plus, they've grown their advisory department services to like 20, 30, 40, 50% of their overall revenue for the firm. When we look at the marketplace and we see a $5 million firm or $4 million firm, often their advisory services component of revenue is well under 10%. So part of the trend in this industry is to do more services that can add more value to clients beyond compliance, which is why they've grown into these different sectors. And if you look back at what the Big Four and some of the really large firms have been doing for decades, is they've carved out their own consulting arms to do exactly that. So this is all trickling down now to every firm of every size. There's three ways you can build a department. One, you can actually build your own solution. You can hire programmers, build a solution to do what you think is needed. That's like fairly expensive and a longer track. Two, you can actually acquire it. So you can acquire a non-accounting business, a technology arm, a CRM, ERP, VARs, all kinds of different solutions out there. Three, and a smart way to do it to start is to just partner with it. Partner with outside agencies, take 10, 20% of the revenue, introduce it to the client base. You get a revenue share that's going to be equivalent to a significant amount of profit when it all, because it's 100% drop to your bottom line. You don't divert your people into actually spending time on working on advisory, who if we already have a shortage in the compliance section. So this trend is not just accelerating, it is going at a rapid speed. And if you're not really looking at developing an advisory department, you really should consider how to begin to do this process, because it's going to catch you eventually. And it's also a way to grow your firm without being dependent on more CPAs, because you don't need CPAs to deliver the consulting services.